Hey math friends, let's take a look at our study guide on angle relations. So first we have to use our ruler or protractor to make some angles here. So digitally I'll go ahead and pull this up for us. And what we're going to see in here is we need to do the same things that we do pencil and paper. We need to make sure we have a nice straight line up 0 with it. Oh, we should make a point on there too. And then we're going to measure to make 55 degrees. So I'm going to start here and go to 55. Right here I'm looking at. Slide this over, and then we'll go ahead and connect that. And obviously on paper it's a little bit different, but same idea. So we got a 55-degree angle here. We're also going to make a 160-degree angle. So I'll go ahead and make a horizontal line here. And let's get our protractor. Make a point. And let's make a 160-degree angle from there. So go perfectly through there. And going this way, measure 160. So going out here. Mark that a little bit wrong right there. Move my protractor down and go ahead and connect those. I'll also do that in red. And there's a 160-degree angle for us. Now we're going to make sure that we mark it on the right side because this is obtuse. So 160 degrees would go right there. All right, for the rest of this, we won't really be using the protractor. This one speaks about bisecting. So remember that bisect means it's going to cut it in half. All right, so I'm going to say the measure of angle ABD and remember this makes two angles when it bisects, and the measure of angle DBC is, it's half of that, so 44 degrees. Number 4 asks for two things. It says, what is the measure of the angle supplementary to angle RST, and what is the measure of the angle complementary to RST? Well, RST is 46, so for supplementary, we need to remember that supplemental means they add up to 180. So I'll do 180 minus 46, and that's 134. So we could say the supplement is 134 degrees. And then for the complement, we'll go ahead and do 90. 90 minus 46, and we get 44. So we could say the complement is 44 degrees. And there's our two answers for there. All right, number 5 talks about the side lengths becoming a triangle. So remember, the two short sides should sum to be larger than the largest side. So 6 plus 8.9 is 14.9. So this one you say yes. The sum of the two shorter sides is longer than the longest. And for part B, kind of went into the middle there. We're going to lose two short sides, 4 plus 10.9, and that is 14.9. So we're going to say no. The sum of the two shorter sides is shorter than the longest side. This will not make a triangle. The last one on this page, and we kind of wrote into this a little bit, but that's okay. This talks about this angle right here. All right, so determine the missing angle measure. So if I know I got 68 and 47, well, we know that they all add up to 180. So I'm going to do 180 minus 68 plus 47, but then in parentheses. So that becomes 180 minus 115. And then we have the missing angle is 65 degrees. All right, here we have some vertical angles too. So x, y, and z, we know that vertical, the one opposite it, is the same, 76 degrees. All right, then I know that since this is a line, it's 180 degrees, so x is going to be 180 minus 76. All right, so we get 104, and we'll clean that up. We'll write that so it looks neater, but that's going to be the same here for z. That's also 104. So we'll go ahead and write x equals 104 degrees, y equals 76 degrees, z equals 104 degrees. Same idea for the next one. Straight across from 60, this is also 60. And then if I look at this as a straight line here, that means that C is 180 minus 60. This is a good way to show work on here. So this ends up being 120. And then that A is going to be the same. All right, so we'll clean that up over here and write it a little more neatly. A is 120 degrees. B is 60 degrees. And C is also 120, just like A. If an angle is 27, what's its complement? So 90 minus 27, this is similar to the question we saw before. This is going to be 63 degrees. And then what is its supplement? You get 153 degrees. 80 degrees, what is the complement? So subtract from 90. So 10 is the complement. Make sure that we read these properly so we answer them properly. 180 minus 80 is going to be 100 degrees. All right, and then that's that part. Looks like we're good. Last two questions have us writing an equation. So remember that these are vertical angles here for number 11. So I have 11y minus 36 equals 63, and we want to solve for the variable. So we'll go ahead and separate both sides and do our inverses here. So I'll do a plus 36, plus 36, get 99. Over here I'll have 11y, and then divide by that 11, that coefficient, and we'll end up with y equals 9. Other one, they're also vertical angles. They're across from each other, so 2x plus 6 equals 96. And then same idea, we're going to have to put a line down the middle, do opposites, so minus 6. It's a good inverse for us. We get 90. Here we get 2x. Divide by 2, divide by 2, and we end up with x equals 45. So that's what we had to do, is find the variables there, and we are good. So hopefully this helps you remember these skills well and to practice them well. All right? So have a great day too. Bye.